dark indeed. Whew, we didn't get a good look then. All Paimon remembers is that really tall tower. So, let's explore the area more full.
Ah, good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong.
Phew! Well, it's good to see a familiar.
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode, and the tomb. That being said, I rarely...
Well, to be honest, we just...
I see.
Wait, do you mean there really are...
That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island...
Not at all.
Ah, but I suppose the spirits on... If you still... Although that... Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt.
Yeah, that was...
Years of in the past, it guided... Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. In which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider restoring the lighthouse to illuminate your way. I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold. Speaking as a Lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much. And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day, so I find myself quite comfortable here. Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather tend to that than... As such, you should have no issues using... I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the... And if you should need to find me, I will meet up with you once I have completed...
Huh. There really are a ton of headstones here on this isle. And they're all so old, you can't make out the words on them at all. This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy, too. Huh. And there are ghosts over there. Either way, let's try...
The sky is so dark. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift.
Does he mean...
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll never know. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story.
What? A ghost telling us
You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you, and never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead into the distant sky. Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, they say it only appears if you've run into the Wild Hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live in Nod-krai in ancient times. But it could equally be the ghost of one of our fallen warriors. One who truly hated the Wild Hunt. Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The side of the Lightkeepers. I'll bet that's why the Starshina wants to make offerings to it on the island. Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat. It's nearly time for my shift. great. The light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey! It's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel.
The wild hunt came. It passed through all. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths.
What's he talking about?
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units outside before they reach. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together! Every second we hesitate could mean another dead Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before, a lightkeeper always has to be prepared. We're all gonna die. They'll strip the...
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way!
We too shall cry tears. The wild hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick! Okay, we'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to...
Up to the top. Signal. Think.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Do not fear, host. Do not fear, host.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you. That is no way to die.
Death. Wild hunt. Go to the lighthouse.
Oh, the ghosts have surrounded. Sounds like they need us to head up.
Lighthouse. Hope. Everlasting.
The handbook says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction, then control... There are 5 signal types. Distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe. Huh. The part that describes the warning signal is illegible, so let's try one of the others.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
What happened here? Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away, and when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded...
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally it's so up until just now, that is, when these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because... They asked you to send a signal out? How peculiar. In my experience, they have never coerced or harmed anyone. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite out of the ordinary. The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. But now, all eyes are on the lighthouse. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where their cold attention is. Consider it a natural. Ghosts are the echoes of living souls, a portion of their thoughts and memories that the ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life. And as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories. Something there, relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. From guiding passing merchants and lightkeeper fleets, to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activity in the surrounding area. In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinct. It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the lightkeeper sought to bring to Nod. But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal.
Wait, a warning signal? So, they didn't use...
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with but at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rest. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such: "Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death." It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage? After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are... Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so... yes. And... Observe.
The lighthouse. It's lit.
Paimon sees them! They're all gathering on the beach!
Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of... How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I'm...
Don't come near us. Don't try to save...
Help is on the way.
The Wild Hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us. This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't...
So you don't need...
No, we do. Please save. Everyone else is gone, and we are lost.
Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you far from...
The blue lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the wild hunt. But
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No, wait. Help us, please. Someone.
Ugh, what's this supposed to mean? Do they want help?
those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other, they did not wish to call in reinforcements only to send them to their deaths. And so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. And indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now.
Will any other horrible things happen?
They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments.
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland.
We have sworn an oath, and so we must fight to the end. We cannot wait for them to come. We are the last ones. Pick up your weapons.
We are the Light Keepers, who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains.
Wait, Fritz! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. The longing for... If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them? Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade. My dear Retniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield. Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley lines and... Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state. To me, they are both warriors whose... Unfortunately, at the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo. And the comrade he always called out to was named Itu. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse. And I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, it would be...